What's going on, world? It's your boy VO the Face, and we about to come off the glass. It's the bucket list Saturday, May 1st. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Let's get it popping. I'm here with my co-host, Jay Reeves. What's up, man?
Hey, yo, let's go!
Here with my guy, Silly C. What's going down?
Haha, it's your boy. Let's get him.
It's your boy.
Numbers.
Yeah.
Jay Reeves, the gambler. We in the off the glass game slate schedule. We about to get this shit popping. First game on the docket is Detroit Pistons visiting the Charlotte Hornets. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
I woke up. The number was -7.5. Your boy jumped on that. But then it went down to -7 for Charlotte. With that being said, there's a possibility, guys, that our man crush Wednesday, LaMelo Ball, could be returning for this game. I am excited to see this man. I'm taking
Your
Charlotte
man crush.
-7. Detroit is ass.
Yeah,
Charlotte -7.
Yeah, that Chicago Bull hatred between the Pistons and your team, it goes deep, man. You never choose Detroit, and sometimes that don't work out for you, but I'm going to agree with you in this case. I'm going to take Charlotte with the points, or minus the points. I apologize. I'm going to take Charlotte minus the points at home. But I still want to suggest people might want to take a look at that money line for Detroit Pistons. It's at plus 260. Maybe that's something you could possibly parlay into a sleeper dog day bet. Cody, who you taking in that game?
Ooh, I don't see any reason in Charlotte that they don't cover the spread. I'm definitely going with Charlotte.
Yeah, we'll see what's going on tonight. I think if LaMelo returns, that obviously is going to juice them up even more. So excited to see what could possibly happen tonight. We're all going to lean on Charlotte, but also take a look at that Detroit money line. We'll keep it pushing into the next bet of the day, which is the Golden State Warriors visiting the Houston Rockets. Jay Reezy, what you got, bro?
They got Golden State sitting at -8.5. Golden State has been getting slapped up the last couple games. It's a little disappointing because we're trying to make it here to the finish line, and they're losing me a lot of money in the process. With that being said, I think I'm going to go Houston here to cover the spread. Houston plus 8.5.
Houston, man, who's been playing good lately, had a shocking, convincing victory of the Giannis-less Bucks after he got injured earlier in that game. I think that's an interesting bet, man. But I'm light skinned, so I gotta run with the light skinned conglomerate. I'm gonna take Seth Curry and them to handle business, but very hesitant on this one as far as the Golden State Warriors taking on the Houston Rockets. Cody, who are you gonna choose?
Ooh, this game's a very interesting one. One thing that I do like about this game is both of these teams are more in a pace-up spot in this position, with Houston allowing 103 points per 100 possessions, per time frame, and also with the defensive efficiency of giving up 104. So they really allow a lot of the pace in this game is going to be crazy. I think in this case, Golden State, they need to play in. They're going to cover the spread here. I pick Golden State.
Definitely.
Cody, what's the number on the over-under on that game?
I have it at 233.
Damn, that's hefty.
Yeah, well, it's 232
That's
on
one of the
FanDuel
highest
currently,
games. It's the
so
second highest pace game going.
yeah,
So,
I'm gonna have to parlay that. All right, man, we're gonna keep it pushing, man, into our next game on the day, which is the New Orleans Pelicans visiting the Minnesota Timberwolves. Cody, what did the numbers say on that one?
I actually have New Orleans -4. This is actually the fastest paced game on the schedule. They actually have a 238 over under. I don't know. This one's going to be interesting. With Minnesota at home, they've been playing some pretty good basketball. They're
Yeah,
a
they
pretty
have.
healthy team, but they've been really balling. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to go with Minnesota to cover the spread here.
Yeah, these are the two more frustrating teams that Vegas places odds on. I feel like they always get these super close like spread numbers and whatnot because they're so talented and they should be in these games, but it's always like a leaning one or the other way where they get blown out or they just don't cover the spread. So it's tough for
Man.
either of these teams. With that being said, I'm gonna go with the team that I prefer, and I'm gonna go New Orleans with the points.
Yeah. It's funny that you say that. New Orleans is an extremely disappointing team.
Man,
All that first round talent, they can't cover spreads, they can't win games. This is what I'm thinking today. Minnesota just stops them in their tracks on the playoff run. I'm taking Minnesota with the points. Minnesota might just flat out and just win this game. New Orleans is terrible.
yeah, man, they're so disappointing. And the thing with Minnesota, like they're being some big games lately, and they're getting like negative or like -4 points or +3 points. Like they're always super close on the ratio. So I think Vegas knows how damn good they are. But I'm glad to see they're finally playing up to their potential. So, but I still don't
They,
feel comfortable laying a bet with them. I'm gonna go on Zion and them boys. What was you gonna say, Cody?
yeah, they were close until Jokic had to stop their dreams the other day. Just saying.
Oh yeah, he swatted the hell out of Zion, man. Almost busted his shoe all open again. But we're gonna go ahead and keep it pushing to the next game on the slate, which is the Miami Heat visiting the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying about that one?
Vegas is saying I have Miami minus 11 and a half. This is a fat number. Uh, with that being said, man, Cleveland just played Washington the other day and got their cheeks literally handed to them. Miami doesn't like to cover fat numbers like this, man. So I'm going to have to go with Cleveland plus 11 and a half.
Yeah, well, I mean, even as you gave that statement, it looked like the line just moved. It's actually now Cleveland +12.
Even better.
Even
Even
better.
better.
Oh, I don't know how comfortable I am with that one, but I'm going to have to go. Sexton made the shooting guard list, and I didn't see any Heat player on there. No Hero, no Buckets. Maybe Jimmy Buckets qualifies as a small forward, but or maybe Cody's
And
not
I believe
saying it.
Hero is out, actually.
All right, so
Yeah, I
maybe you
think
just.
it, but that might help Dragic.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I already cut Dragic, so thank you for that information, mate. But yeah, man, I think I'm gonna side with Jay Reese here and lay with Cleveland with those points. It's at 12 points. That's gonna be a tough cover for them. So we're on the same page. Reese, Cody, do you disagree?
Um, this is probably one of the worst, slowest paced games of the slate. Uh, I don't like this at all. The one thing I do know is Cleveland's been allowing a lot of teams to like give them the beating, and I think Miami might actually do that. Cleveland's at home, 12's too hefty. I have it minus 12 as well. I'm gonna go ahead and say Cleveland, or yeah, Cleveland will cover the spread.
All right, all right. Well, yeah, that should be a good game, and we will keep it pushing into the next game on the slate, which is the Memphis
Memphis.
Grizzlies taking on Orlando. Man, who do you got in this one? Jay Reeves, what is Vegas saying?
Oh, man, another fat line. They got Memphis, excuse me,
Memphis.
sitting
Memphis.
at 11 and a half. I don't know, man. Sometimes it can get confusing. But if you just listen, to the music, I'm
Music.
gonna have to go with Memphis minus 11 and a half, man. They about to blow these boys on out the water.
Yeah, it does get confusing when you listen to the music. I don't know if I can go with Memphis, man. That's a fatty. That's a fatty line. And Orlando keeps getting these lines and they keep defying the odds. They didn't work for me last time, but I'm gonna try it again. Orlando today.
Cody.
Cody, what are the
And
numbers saying?
I have Memphis. I have them at
Memphis.
-12 right now. That's
Oh
that's a
man.
big line.
Yeah.
It's a big line, but this is also the biggest pace game, or one of the fastest pace games on the slate as well, just pace wise, both teams. I think in this case, I still can't go with that big number, Orlando to cover the spread.
Definitely. So it looks like Jay Reeves and Pooh Shiesty are the only, and NBA Young Boy are the only few people rooting for Memphis tonight. But I'm definitely going to see what's going on. We're going to keep it pushing with the next game. We got Chicago Bulls visiting the Atlanta Hawks. Cody, they got the over under for this one set at 216.5. Can you give me? You think they'll go over or under that, and then can you give me your winner of the game?
Ooh, it's hard to pick a winner. Atlanta, they've been really upsetting me. Chicago, they've upsetted me since like the beginning of this season.
Yes, sir.
So,
Jay
ooh,
Reed's the Bulls fan. He
I
probably
know
disgusted over there. I think he
the
got a
two
smaller chain on today than he had last time. Nigga chain gonna be nigga chain gonna be tiny next time.
with the with that though. We have it right now with Atlanta allowing about 113 points per 100% possessions, and Chicago allowing about 109, 216. That covers that just game alone. I would say that the 216.5, they'd go over. To pick a winner on this game, Chicago takes more of a beating than Atlanta, so I'd have to pick Chicago or Atlanta
All
to
right,
win
so
the
that's
game.
Atlanta -6. Jay Reeves, who you taking in that one?
I'm just gonna go Atlanta -6 and move on with my life
I'm
and my
gonna go.
fandom.
I'm gonna go Atlanta as well. Jay Reeves don't want to talk about him nor his Bulls, so we'll just keep it pushing. Next game on the slate is the Indiana Pacers visiting the OKC Thunder. I don't know who's playing in this game. This is the game that features Savai. So I'm just wondering, who are we gonna focus on? I don't know where to go on this one. If there was one interesting thing that I could point out about the game is Oklahoma City Thunder plus 240 on the money line. I think that's something I might want to lie with this game. Cody, oh, you pulled up the share screen. Sorry, I was looking down at my stuff. What information do you have on this game? Maybe you can sway me now and make a pick.
On this game, Sabonis-less, regardless, OKC's been getting a beating. They also are one of the faster paced teams. So I think this will be some people to look at fantasy wise, but definitely if you see there with their defensive efficiency versus offense, they really are not on the side you want to see good. So I definitely think that Indiana will cover the spread here. I got Indiana +7 or -7, easy.
Yeah, it seems like for what they're able to produce offense, that the over under for this game is super high. It's at 233 over or under. I would suggest taking the under on that. With that being said, I'm gonna take the Thunder. No, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take the Pacers as well. -7.5. I project a win for the Pacers. Jay Reeves, who you got on that one?
So Domantas Sabonis is a game time decision.
No, not at all. He's questionable. I wouldn't call that a game time decision. I guess kind of, but he's not like probable or listed as a game time decision. He's listed as questionable. Which you know how these things work. It updates at the last second. So
I'm gonna roll the dice with Indiana Pacers, and I'm gonna go Indiana Pacers at -7.
perfect. So we all aligned on that one. Next game on the slate is the Washington Wizards and the Dallas Mavericks. I believe Luca may or may not be out on this one.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Well, should I throw the alley oop? Jay Reeves, take it off.
Let's go. Hey, yo, man, I'm excited about this game. I'm really excited about this game. It's a lot of star potential in this game. Let's be mindful of this game. We're coming down the final stretch here. So these people are making playoff pushes, playoff positioning. With that being said, they have Dallas sitting at -5.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that at all. So I'm taking the Washington Wizards here. Not only that, I'm taking the Washington Wizards. I'm going onions. I'm taking the Washington Wizards on the money line, plus 194. This would happen to be my PIMP, put it in my pocket pick of the day.
Okay.
Washington Wizards flat out win this thing.
All right, man. Damn, I see why you was getting so hyped, man, because you was ready to put it in my pocket stamp on it, man. Cody, can you tell me who you're gonna take in this game? Are you as confident as Jay Reeves is?
I don't know if I'm as confident as he is. This game's got a lot of potential in it, just on Dallas' side, just and they're in Dallas. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick a winner in this one. I'd probably have to say that Dallas covers the spread, but Washington wins. And Dallas.
That's not even possible. Hello?
Yeah, Dallas has to win by 6 points. So.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say over under.
Get your mind right.
I meant to say that they exceed the 231 over under because I think this will be a high scoring game. And Dallas does win and covers the spread.
All right.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
you guys, Dallas, Jay Reeves got I just put it in my pocket. Jay Reeves is confident. Cody's confused.
Confused.
But me, I think I'm a little bit more decisive with mine. I'm going to go Washington. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. Washington covers the spread. Yeah. So I'm gonna take Washington. We'll go ahead and keep it pushing. Denver Nuggets visiting Staples Center, taking on the LA Clippers. My Denver Nuggets, I'm gonna have to just take them plus 5.5. Visiting the Clippers in a Western semi playoff rematch from last year. Jay Reeves, who you got?
Oh man, it's a tough game, man. I sure do like watching you guys as Denver Nuggets. I'm a mini supporter. I've jumped on the bandwagon a little bit. I must admit, since my Bulls are straight doo doo.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's be mindful of the last game. Let's check some of the narratives. On April 1st, the Denver Nuggets beat the Clippers kind of handedly. With that being said, I feel like this is a revenge game. I feel like not only will the Clippers win, I'm not going to say blow up potential, but I think they win pretty handedly. And there is a possibility that Kawhi, the Claw, Leonard may be back today. So let's just watch out for that. This number may jump up, so you may want to hop on it now while it's hot.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think Kawhi's gonna play today. Clippers rarely show their hands in these big games. As far as playing their entire roster, it's like they'd rather practice against the lesser teams. So I don't think Kawhi's gonna come back. If it's like a split decision, I think they'd lean no on that. Cody, if it's a split decision, how the way we got it chosen in this game, how you gonna break the tie? I got Denver. Jay Reese got LA. Who you choosing?
Oh man, I can't. It's so hard for me to ever go against Denver. I mean, honestly, I think this is probably.
Think about your money. Think about your money, not your heart.
I gotta think with the money, not the heart.
Nobody ever went to divorce court and asked for half their love back. It's all about the money. I need half my love back, so that's what you need to worry about right there.
Denver's going back to Cali. I don't know. I just don't know about this one. There's a bunch of red flags. I'd probably have to say that the Clippers do come out and cover the spread, win this game, but I think it will be close.
Well, if I have to be the lone wolf, I am proud to go down with my ship. It is the Nuggets gang all day, and we are the bucket list. We're going to go into the last game of the day, featuring two shooting guards that made Cody's positional power playlist, and Jordan Clarkson, and the number one player for the day he had as shooting guard, which was Fred Van Vliet. Let's dive into this one. Jay Reeves, what is the Vegas saying about this? What is the Vegas saying about this?
They got Utah sitting at -6.5. This one's tricky because Toronto is so up and down. Like these fools just rest people for no reason whatsoever. I don't feel like they're really playing for anything. Actually, I just feel like they go out here and they get their cheeks clapped by Utah. Blowout potential. Utah -6.5.
Yeah, man, with this one, man, this is a long trip. Utah's a tough place to play, typically because their altitude and their fan base, but I don't think they're letting their racist fans in currently. And Utah's got to be one of the boringest cities. So, Fat Knees just chilling in the hotel room. All them fools from Toronto just chilling right now. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't wasting no energy. And I think they'll go out and exert that on the court and be able to cover that spread against the newly number 2 team in the West, even though they're tied record wise. They put Phoenix over them. That's the new number 1 team in the West. So I think Toronto is going to win against Utah. Silly C, what say you?
I just don't trust Utah. And did you guys say was Mitchell playing? Or is he still out?
I don't believe he is.
Nah, I think he's coming back next week, like midweek.
Yeah. With that being said, and with kind of what happened to them the other day, Toronto's so up and down. 7's kind of hefty. I think Utah will cover the spread.
Yeah, Utah is going to definitely be playing for the wins because it's going to be tough, man. Like that Western Conference, we're all done with our game slate, but that Western Conference is going to be killer, and seeding is going to be so important because I think currently it's Phoenix 1, Utah 2. Does anybody know what the 3 team is? The Nuggets are the 4 team.
I want to say the Clippers.
The Clippers, and then the Nuggets, and then the Lakers. So there's going to be an opportunity for like the number 2 team. They're going to have to go through the Nuggets, the Clippers, the Lakers, just to get to the finals. So it's going to be a tough thing. I think you're going to want that number 1 seed so you can at least have an easy first round and possibly get like the Pelicans or Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Or
That's
shit,
pretty
maybe
rough.
Minnesota, the way they're streaming up. What's the rankings, Cody? Did you pull them up?
Yeah, we have Phoenix, Utah, LA, the Clippers, Nuggets, the Lakers, Dallas, Portland, Memphis, and San Antonio looks like looking in.
All right, man. Well, man, you definitely, there's a huge difference between playing Portland in the first round and playing Memphis. So I know you're going to want that number 1 seed, but, that's just them going against one another in the Western Conference. But when you going against the sports book, the bucket list has your back, baby.